we have a very special paint night tonight. We are not dinosaurs tonight. We are painting. Grace and Poppy, what are we painting? You guys know. You said earlier. A mermaid. That is right. All right. Are we ready to get started today? Let's go over what colors we need. Colors you need tonight are aqua, dark blue, or just a blue works as well. You need a green, and I've got 2 greens today just for fun. You need a white.
Yes, we have that.
And your favorite color. So my favorite color today is this kind of purpley pink. So we're going to start our paint today by doing a double dipped dual brush again.
I can't hear.
So we're going to use our 2 colors. We're going to use our aqua, and we're going to double load aqua and blue. So you can see I have double loaded.
That's making so much noise.
Usually when we do our background, we do left to right. But today we're going to do better. Instead of doing left to right, we're going to make little X's. And you're just going to make X's all the way until your entire canvas is covered. You might want to start off with more aquamarine at the top. And as you get down, you might want to add more of that blue. But we're just going to make it very Xy today. This will give it a little bit more of an underwater feel.
Aqua and blue.
We'll show it again. So I got my blues going, and I'm just Xing. I'm just going to do straight, even aqua at the top. I want my top to be lighter. Because if you've ever been to the ocean, you know that when you have not as much water, or when you're closer to the top, the water is light. I'm going to add more aqua to the top.
Mom, we need water.
There we go. Aqua is kind of like a green blue. Mine isn't as greeny as this blue. There we go. And as I get close to the bottom, I'm just doing mainly my dark blue to have a little bit of a, what we call a gradient in color. I usually call it an ombre, but the actual term is to have a different gradient in color. Different tones. There we go. And we're just gonna X all the way down. Lots of X's. Are you guys' X's doing good? All right. So we were taking a little bit of paper towel today. And if you want, when you're done painting, we are going to use our paper towel to add some more texture. So we already got a really good texture on our painting by doing those X's. But we're going to scrunch up our paper towel, and then we're going to dab the background that we just painted. And it's going to do 2 things. It's going to add a little bit of bubbly texture to our background, and it's also going to help dry it faster. It's okay if it peels up some of the paint. It'll just look like bubbles, and we kind of want a bubbly, watery look anyway today.
Mom.
All right, we're going to take our brush. Oh, I have paint all over me. And we're going to wash it by, remember, pretending to paint the bottom of our water glass. Remember, that is the best way to clean our paintbrush.
And dry it off.
We're gonna
make it dry.
paint the bottom of your paint glass. My water is already so dirty from all my
Okay, why don't we just finish painting? Okay, let's go over it again.
All right. And we're going to dry off our paintbrush just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit, because we still want a nice wet paintbrush. All right.
How are you doing?
We are going to do, usually we do it in portrait. Today you can choose between portrait or landscape. I'm actually going to do mine in landscape mode today. I think I should have done my light at this spot, but that's not your mom. All right, so we are going to draw the outline of our mermaid tail. So we're going to start our mermaid tail by doing 2 parallel lines on the bottom. So we have made 2 little parallel lines at the bottom of our page. after you make your 2 parallel lines, we're gonna do a fun little curve up from the top of these little lines. So just curve up. All right, from our outside, we're gonna do a little bit of a point. We're gonna make a little point, and then we're going to make a bump. So make a point first, make a little bump, so we're just gonna meet in the middle. It's okay if it's not perfect because we are going to paint it in. So I'm just gonna play around with my shape a little bit. So you can play around with your shape until the mermaid shape is exactly what you want. I actually might want to up a little more.
Petunia.
I want to have your shape that you want. You can just take some white and just paint just to make our outside edge a little more white. We want a really thick white line. So I'm just adding some more white around the outer edges. Okay. All right. We're going to be using our dry brush technique next. Remember, a dry brush technique will make a nice.
Did you see what I painted?
I did. It's looking so good. So we're going to wash just a little bit of our paintbrush. And we're going to do a really good job at drying our paintbrush. Oh, you want to make sure that your paintbrush is nice and dry for our feathered look. So I'm going to rub my paintbrush back and forth on my paper towel, really trying to get as much water as I can out. All right, that's a super dry paintbrush. So with my super dry paintbrush, I'm gonna double load my paintbrush in the green and the white.
Green.
Green and white.
Which green do you want to dip into?
I dipped into a dark green, but doesn't matter if you have a dark green or a light green, whichever green.
We've got both.
You have both. Ooh, you might do what I do then later. So with our dark green and our light green, we're just going to start to do some curvy lines. Curvy painting in. So we're going to start on the outside, and you're just going to
you cannot see it.
And we're going to curve our lines. So instead of painting willy-nilly, we're doing some curvy lines today. I'm going to do some at the top. I'm going to do some on the side. And we're kind of feathering in that green. If you are like us, me, and you have a light green, you can also use a double loading of some of that light green and feather it in. Ooh, I might need more. There we go. So we're just doing some real quick little curvy lines following those lovely curves that we made. Oh, I just broke my paintbrush.
Si Ziana?
I might need a new paintbrush. Good thing that I am in.
I think the green is inside, Ate.
We have lots of paintbrushes. Dropping it today. There we go. You also, when your tail is
when you're doing Isabella, you have to check also what she's doing.
With your green.
She did not color that.
You can also do your base of your tail. Okay. Do some lines going up from the base of your tail. So I'm curving my paint from the base up.
Petunia?
Yes.
I think the tail's too big to make the other parts of the mermaid.
Yeah, we're just making her tail today. That is all we're making is a lovely mermaid tail. But we'll get a little bit of our scales in too today. There we go. So using your favorite color, we are going to make our scales. So the scales are going to be on the bottom part. So all you're going to do is make little dots. Woo! I had some blue still on mine. I have some double loaded blue and pink.
Oh,
So we're gonna do dots
this
to make your
one, yeah.
scales. You want to really focus your dot scales on this bottom part, because this would be where your mermaid would have scales. If you want to bring it up a little bit into the other fin, you are more than welcome. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. I didn't completely wash the blue off mine, so I have like double loaded blue and pink. I like that. And of course, if
We're
you want to
making
bring in that favorite color into your tail, feel free to do just a couple little swoops of your favorite color as well. So I'm gonna go some swoops in top here with some curvy lines.
show that. Blue box.
Other side too.
Look at all those red spots on the
Little
tail.
bit. Yes, I can't wait to see. I'm gonna finish up mine here.
Oh, Poppy.
I want a little more pink. There we go. So I have a little bit of pink on my fins and a little bit of pink for my tails as well. So we're gonna add a little bit of white to our paintbrush, and we're gonna make some swirly whirlies or curly cues, whatever you want to call them. So we're gonna make some curly cues at the bottom just to make it fun. You're gonna go up and you're just gonna curl to make curly cues. It's really hard when my paintbrush is broken. There we go. So I made a little curly cue on that side, and I'm gonna make a little curly cue on the other side as well.
Poppy left.
We're gonna add some little water swirls as well. So we're gonna do some little tiny white lines going on the outside of our mermaid tail to look like it is moving some water.
Oh, wow!
Also move the inside.
Mataba yung mermaid mo ah.
I might even curly cue up at the top.
Sabi, parang Louisiana.
So we've added our curly cues at the bottom.
It's okay.
We've added some white marks beside our tail. And I've added some curly cues at the top. If you want to get fancy, also take your white and do a couple little dots, bubbles. So I'm not adding too many.
Sabela yung damit mo.
Couple
May
bubbles.
pinky na din.
And I'm going to use that paper towel
Paper towel daw. Oh,
and just
here.
dab on top.
Just dab daw.
Bubbles.
Dab on top.
Just on top of the bubbles.
Dab. On
It
top.
helps them just blend a little bit more. Here we go. So I have just a little bit of blended.
Not too much.
I have to show
A
you.
little
This
bit.
is
That's
what I
enough na.
They look a little different. All right, let's see. Does anyone want to show? Great job, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
You have made your beautiful mermaid tail tonight. Good job. All right, next week, if you come back, we are going to be painting a sunflower. And remember to be watching out for the conclusion of our dinosaur painting. So I'll make sure to send that to you moms as well. Thank you everyone for coming for our beautiful mermaid paint night. I love my mystical, magical friends. And I can't wait to see you guys next week again, hopefully.